This program is rated 14 plus and may contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
One crisp evening, Spencer arrived at Vickerstown Station with the North East Coast Express. As he pulled into the platform, he noticed another A4 next to him. He was painted in the old British Railway blue and had the name Sir Nigel Gresley on his side. Spencer immediately went into shock.
I say, what are you doing here?
Is that a way to treat a family member?
Family member. Last I remember, according to the League of the A4s, I was considered a rogue one, never to be considered an A4 again.
We should have honestly exiled you.
As the two A4s were blabbering to each other, Richard the Green Engine had pulled in with a goods train for the other railway. As he stopped, he couldn't help but listen to what the two Gresley Pacifics were talking about.
You up and left us for that silly Duke and Duchess nearly all those years. You all being private crews, nothing for us, your family, your own steel and wheels.
I chose my job because I knew you guys would be better off without me. Was that so wrong, or was it considered not right?
You abandoned your heritage, your family, even your name, parrot.
Don't you dare ever call me by that name.
Richard was shocked and quickly raced back to tell the other engines that night.
Oh, I'm telling you guys, the Blue A4 engine was just yelling at Spencer, saying all these things like you abandoned your family, your life, our heritage. And Spencer was just accepting it like he knew the engine was right.
That's odd. It's not like Spencer to take abuse like that, even from Gordon.
Oh, the only time he stood up for himself was when the engine called him Parrot, and he did not like that one bit.
I know why.
The engines all looked at Clan Line with confusion.
The A4 is named Sir Nigel Gresley and is Spencer's older brother, named after the man who designed the A4s. And since most of the A4s were named after birds, Spencer was given the unfortunate name of Parrot.
Wait. Spencer's bird name was Parrot. How degrading.
I think it's some sort of family problem that needs to be resolved.
To be honest, Richard, it's best you stay out of it. The A4s are known for their temperament. They aren't as peaceful with their siblings, like Gordon and Flying Scotsman.
Richard was concerned with Edward's warning, but he decided he still needed to at least try. Later the next morning, he found Sir Nigel Gresley and Spencer screaming at the top of their boilers.
Are you ever going to let this go?
Absolutely not. You knew this would happen, parrot.
Stop calling me Parrot, Gresley. Good morning, you two. Last night I couldn't help but overhear your, argument, and I was wondering if there was, anything I could do to, resolve this issue that you're having. Please.
The two engines looked at each other and gladly agreed.
So, what's this whole ordeal about? Oh, Gresley here thinks I abandoned the A4 family when I didn't show up for the great gathering. to celebrate the 75th anniversary of Mallard's 126 mile per hour record.
You did abandon us. Mallard was only hoping to spend the last years of his operating career with all 6 of us. But you chose to be selfish and leave us to celebrate Mallard's only and possibly time holding the world steam speed record.
Spencer, was there a reason why you weren't at the great gathering all those years ago?
Spencer sighed and looked at Sir Nigel Gresley.
Okay, I'll tell you. But this is only because you asked, Richard. This was back during the day I was scheduled to take the Flying Scotsman Express. The day I would never forget. Now be careful, Parrot. The line near Glasgow is slippery due to the heavy rainfall that happened last night. And I cannot abide any A4s falling ill or injuring themselves on that line. God knows what happened to Petty Polly.
Huh. Parrot here can manage Lamberg.
He's an A4.
And an A4 never struggles.
Oh, but I'm sorry to say I did struggle. I burst the cylinder from slipping on the wet rails over the hills near Glasgow. When I was at the works, I was furious. The A4 Heritage got me destroyed. Oh, I wanted to escape, and I was given the chance. When His Grace, the Duke of Boxford, was looking for an engine for private usage. And I volunteered. And I was given a new name, a new coat of paint. Gresley. I chose to leave the A4 life behind me. That's why I didn't show up for the Great Gap. I didn't want more grief on myself than I had already been given by the A4s.
Sir Nigel Gresley was surprised.
The Parrot. Spencer? I didn't realize that the A4 Mono was bucking you. I'm sorry if we persuaded you to have your accident. We never meant for it to happen.
Spencer, do you forgive your brother's apology?
Spencer pondered. After talking about his pain for why he never spent time with his brother, he didn't know if he wanted to forgive his brother. But he put aside his pride and said,
Oh, who am I kidding? Of course I do. Gresley. Oh, thank you, Richard, for stepping in and resolving this issue. Me and Gresley greatly appreciate you fixing up this patch. Joe, it was my pleasure, Spencer. Have a great day, you two. I'm off to get my work done.
smiled the Green Engine as he puffed away to start work. Well, having a good day today, Spencer? Oh, or should I say, Parrots?
Why, Gordon and I am having a marvelous day. Thank you for asking. Oh, what reminds me. I was having a little chat with Scotsman earlier today, and I learned something about your name. Being that you're an A1, more or less an A0, that your name in Doncaster, or on paper, is Or it wasn't originally called Gordon. Oh, I knew the A1s and 3s were named after racing horses, but I never knew yours was long. Oh, that is so good.
Dignity.